Back now at 8:39 on your Monday morning, and Instagram will automatically make millions of teen accounts private and restrict what kinds of content that young users can view on the app.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and it comes as the company faces lawsuits from dozens of United States in our country that accuse it of harming young people. That's what we meant to say.
Maybe we should spend less time on Instagram ourselves.
I know, right? And contributing to the youth mental health crisis, here to talk more about it, our 9 News parenting expert, Dr. Cheryl Ziegler. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. This is a hot topic right now. Why is Meta finally deciding to do this?
Yeah, well, kind of like you said, they are getting a lot of pressure from lawsuits to parents to really even Congress legislators. They're really saying this is contributing to the youth mental health crisis. You have to do something, and it's in your control.
Right.
I think that's the big gripe, is that this isn't just an accident. Like, this is in your control. Do something. So they are responding, and the things that they're responding with are a really good beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this though, when we first learned about it, my first question to you was, what about, the kids that just lie about their age? Aren't there ways around this?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are ways around this, but they say that they're going to put in extra measures throughout.
Okay.
So that if they do try to change their, they'll be able to track if it's sort of the same user trying to create different accounts.
Right.
I don't know if all of this stuff is clear on how, but they are responding to yes, we get it. They can try to just manipulate their age.
Right. Hopefully maybe parents are overseeing it a little bit so that they're not doing that. Can kids just kind of turn this off though?
They are able to turn it off, and it's also, when you're 17 and older, it does not necessarily default to this. But I think one of the other big things is if they don't turn it off, or if you're monitoring, because truthfully, if you go on Meta and you go under Instagram parent controls, there are really clear guidelines and instructions on what parents can do. There's very strong monitors on there. The problem is people don't know how to access them, but they really are there. But let's just say the parent is monitoring this. One of the things that I'm most excited about is they're restricting DMs from other accounts that are adults. So if they're not in an approved contact list, right? So even if they're an adult, let's say you're an aunt and you want to send cute videos, you can be on an approved list. But if you're not on there, it will restrict those. That's a huge part of it.
That's huge, right? Because anyone can be reaching out and saying, Lord knows what, it's
and
a scary place.
And
I know.
And we know for a fact that this is already happening.
Yes.
I agree with you. What are some of the other features that we saw rolled out in this?
So those are the beginning features. So basically, defaulting to kid stuff. There's also at 10 p.m. it turns off.
Love that.
So yes,
can you turn it back? I need 5 p.m.
Exactly.
I know, right? We
well,
need
you could do that. I mean, the greatest thing is there are those controls, but there is that piece, and then there's a reminder too that you've been on for a while, and you may need to take a break. So those are some really nice features, and they're 3 really strong features that are coming out of the gate. People are saying, oh yes, this is just the beginning, and there needs to be more. There does need to be more.
Right.
But let's get going on this. And what I would say to parents today is, this is a really good start. You need to go into that app though, and really try to learn how to use it with those parental controls, because they are there and they're strong. You just got to take a little time.
Familiarize yourself a little bit too. Maybe, I know technology can be, a little confusing, right?
As an adult, I would love to get rid of social media altogether.
But you can.
And I will.
What are you doing now?
I know. I've been purposely leaving my phone in other rooms so I don't even feel tempted.
I'll do that. I'll charge it separately, walk away, take the Apple Watch off, and just disconnect.
Last week, Dr. Ziegler, I'm telling you, it started off, I was reading some articles from the New York Times. Next thing you know, I'm playing games. Next thing you know, it's an hour later, and I've sent several funny videos to people. And
you don't know what you did with your life.
I lost a whole hour of my day.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you do it intentionally, some people will say to me, but what if I want to? I'm like, that's great. Be intentional, set a timer, think to yourself, how much out loud do you want to spend on this today? You might say a half an hour. Okay, then set that timer.
Yourself.
Just limit yourself. But we get lost in it, and kids not just get lost in it, but they get, pursued
into it.
And they get in dangerous situations.
Right.
So
Thank you so much.
Thank you.